guys, it's Gutslove again, and welcome to a new segment of my show called Rapid Remarks. Rapid remark is what it sounds like. A rapid remark, a quick comment, be it for a TV show, a movie, game, or even book series in which I think that a certain topic can be talked about for at least 5 minutes or so. If not, maybe below the 10-minute mark. You know what I like? Disney. Who doesn't? And by the title of this rapid remark, you know what I'm gonna talk about. Epic Mickey 2. It sucks. Bye. Wait. I can't start this new show like this. I need to talk about this travesty of a game. So, I gotta talk about this fast. And it's gonna hurt. Just a side note, I did not finish this game. It was so bad. I just couldn't finish it. Don't expect a fully detailed review on this, guys. Epic Mickey 2 is what it is. A sequel. After the first success of the game, a lot of us fans were hoping for a sequel. A continuation of the story, since the ending of the first game left us with a few clues that it might continue. Fans were eager for the announcement of the continuation of Mickey's adventures in the Disneyland copy, Wasteland, after he almost destroyed it. But it wasn't his fault. But the reason as to why people were waiting for a second chapter was because of this guy. Yes, the Lucky Rabbit himself, Disney's first original creation before the infamous mouse. We wanted more Oswald. And Warren Spector, the person behind Junction Point, which sadly doesn't exist anymore, knew this, and he tried his best to bring us the sequel. We also knew that Disney, the company, wasn't going to use Oswald anytime soon, so Warren Spector decided that, hey, maybe he can take a shot at it and present Oswald to the world through the game, which I highly prefer the first one instead of this travesty. Then we got the announcement. Oswald would have a more prominent role in the game like Mickey did in the second Kingdom Hearts game, but with two teeny tiny changes. Everyone would speak, and it was gonna be a musical. Hold on to your butts.
Friends, I stand before you a changed man. I've seen the error of my ways, and now I've got a plan.
I don't dislike musicals, don't get me wrong. Some of my favorite films are musicals, like for example Reboot the Genetic Opera and The Night Before Christmas. Hello, musicals. I even love musicals in the theater, one of them being Wicked. But doing a game based completely on a musical theme, or just the idea of making the whole game as a musical, is not an easy feat. Which is why many games only have a certain segment of a game related to music. With that out of the way, let's talk a little bit about the story. Wasteland needs help from Mickey again due to it having these odd earthquakes happening and breaking Wasteland apart. Hortensia welcomes Mickey back and brings him up to speed, along with the Mad Doctor who was the side villain in the first game, only this time he is reformed, yes, I'm using with the quotes, and wants to help out, and is the first one to break into song, to convince Oswald to give him another chance.
Together, we'll be heroes! A second chance is what we all deserve.
Nope. I was not keen into the song that the Mad Doctor sings when the 2012 trailer came out, but I still kept an open mind. I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't know if it was going to be a failure, as it was evident nowadays. So I just kept my mind open until the game came out. Remember when I said the characters were going to speak? Yeah. I found it pretty weird that Frank Welker was voicing Oswald. I didn't see him having that kind of voice, like sort of a bit heavy and a bit not that squeaky like Mickey's, but just a bit to at least relate both of the characters. I just didn't like that voice. I'm sorry, Frank Welker. You're a good voice actor and all. You could have chosen something better for Oswald. Come on. You're the first person to give him a voice. You could have done better. I can't describe it. I just don't like it that much. And did those 2D animated sections look a little bit off? It just doesn't seem that fluid as compared to the first game. The game has the same mechanics and a few alterations, along with more refurbished 3D models and better camera control, which was the main problem in the first game. And like the title of the game suggests, it has the power of 2. This game really enforces the idea of having 2 people work on the game so they can solve the puzzles better. Imagine Legend of Zelda 4 Swords, in which 4 people worked on the puzzle, but in this one it's just 2. It really enforces the idea of playing with 2 people, having 2 people play this game in each realm and wasting a lot of your currency. Mickey still works with his brush, paint and thinner like in the original game. Oswald, on the other hand, uses this weird electrical device that releases blue lightning bolts that also provokes shockwaves and this weird, if I can remember correctly, this weird force field. And he can hover like Dixie Kong. That was freaking cute. And you get to dress up in the game. A little side note, way before the announcement of this game and showing what Oswald could do, me and Miss Nightmare over at, I really can't remember the site, so I'm gonna just put the annotation here. We've been doing this Harry Potter RP in which we have many characters of different series, be it Kingdom Hearts, Wicked, or even Pokemon, as characters in this Hogwarts-like school, which is called Onyx Millennia and whatever, and having our own personal characters as the main characters, as Harry, Hermione, whatever. We have Oswald in the role of Snape, which is really interesting with what we have planned to make in the RP. And way before the announcement of Junction Point showing us that Oswald could use blue lightning, I had in my head, little headcanon in that RP, that Oswald used blue lightning with his Lapis Lazuli gem in his hand and a freaking Soba. And the Lapis Lazuli has no relationship to Steven Universe. This RP has been ongoing since, I don't know, 2010? I really can't remember, but yeah. Miss Nightmare and I called it that Oswald was gonna use blue lightning. That was amazing. I felt like we freaking called it. This has happened many times in the past, where I make assumptions and they somehow become canon. Here's hoping that this Celestia becomes canon. Getting back on track, the Bloodlings still run rampant, which is really weird. Didn't we defeat the Phantom Blood in the first game? Or are these just remnants of the Phantom Blood? I don't know, the story is still confusing. These Bloodlings somehow are controlling robots, which I assume are given to them by the Mad Doctor since, you know, he made the clockworks. Mad Doctor is just as subtle as how bad the Water Temple is. Some of the locations for the second game are alright compared to the first. Which, as we all know, first games of the franchise have their limitations and the developers can't put that many design choices due to time and budget constraints. The hub world of Mean Street is slightly changed from the first one. With the earthquakes I mentioned earlier, it is separated into 3 areas. The entrance, the underground, and the main area, which can only be accessed through balloon, or hot air balloon, or whatever, aka using currency. That means wasting a lot of your money, or tickets, whatever. Unless you're willing to go to the underground and hopefully get yourself killed. Mean Street is where you are connected to the other realms of Wasteland, but in this one you get new locations besides Ventureland, Oztown, Bog Easy, Gremlin Village, Mickey Junk Mountain, Tomorrow City, and Dark Beauty Castle. I freaking loved those locations in the first game. They were so gritty, but at the same time so gorgeous. We get to see new areas like the Rainbow Caverns, Disney Gulch, Fort Wasteland, and other areas I really don't know anything about. Again, I stopped the game. I was so furious with it. I did not finish. I was so... No. I'm gonna place the annotations here. And Yensit's castle, which was behind Mickey's room all this time? I don't know, the game's confusing as it is. I know making a game is not easy, and having the pressure of overcoming the previous game is daunting for anyone. Some sequels are damn good. Like Mass Effect 2, that game was superior compared to the first one. And even Kingdom Hearts 2, which, yeah, the story's convoluted, but hey, it was awesome. And some sequels are freaking bad. But couldn't Junction Point make a better game than what I saw? With the bad gaming choices and retracing one's steps and downright confusing landscaping? Not to mention the odd singing. I will try to play this game again just to at least know what's going on. I'm not gonna get myself spoiled online or watch a playthrough. I'm gonna try to play it again. But just don't expect a full-on review anytime soon. I'm gonna take my time with this one. And I'm gonna cheat, okay? I'm gonna look up online how to beat this game when I get stuck. And believe me, I'm gonna get really stuck. I will finish the game with my trusty brush. And limited edition sticker for my Wiimote. Look, it has little nice one. Come on, Disney, use Oswald already. Come on, don't use him just in this California Adventure. Come on. Did I mention my mom got this for me with the collector's edition for Christmas? Oh, thank you, mommy. So there you have it. Thank you for watching this new sideshow of mine called Rapid Remarks. I'm planning to keep these videos short, about under 5 minutes or so, or less than 10 minutes. So if you have any ideas of what I can talk about during my show, please leave your comments below. And if you have any tips on how I can make the show better, also please leave it on the comments section below or in my Tumblr account. And so with that, thank you for watching again. This has been Guts Love, and I'll see you all next time, you nerds. Take care.